Hello, everyone, and welcome to Haberdashery reviews of Sentinels of Earth Prime. I'm gonna love every minute of this moment here, and I'll explain why in a few seconds as I get the music under control, and then we'll go from there. So let me see if I can fix this music. It's pretty epic, but it's a little on the loud side. I'll keep it half volume for now. And we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do a sound check here to make sure that sound is still being heard, and so bear with me one second. It is. So all right. Been looking for this a long time, but before I get started and start gushing about this game, hopefully it's good. This is my very first time playing it. I'm going to put in the chat support Extra Life. So here at Rabid Haberdashery Games, we do this all for charity, and we're in charity in particular is Extra Life. extralife.org. It's a charitable organization that helps kids get through their hospital stays. So, when kids are sick, hospital stays are rough for everyone, but especially kids. So please look Rabid Haberdashery up, click on the link in the chat, go to Extra Life. We have lots of team members representing different hospitals across the United States. Find one that resonates with you, and please feel free to donate. It's a good cause. So let's talk about Sentinels of Earth Prime. For those that don't know, so Sentinels of Multiverse has been out for a while, originally a physical card game, and then it went digital. I encourage everyone to pick it up, preferably on a Steam sale because you'll get a deep discount. But great comic book. As also the app, I think, is very nice, well polished. It does the math for you. The math can really slow you down to real card play. And then there's Mutants and Masterminds, which is a role-playing game that here at Rabid Haberdashery Games we're big fans of. We've played a lot of that. That's how the core group of folks got together, and we had multiple sessions going on. It's a core rulebook made by Green Ronin Games. So big fans of big fan group across the channel where you're essentially role playing being superheroes. Awesome format. So these two folks got together, Handelabra, Green Ronin, and they decided to have. I feel like there's another name in there. I apologize. And they decided to have a team up, and this is what they came up with. This was on Kickstarter for a year or two ago. I signed up for the copy of it. This is the first day of the launch on Tuesday, April 11th. This is my first time playing through. I've watched it a couple times at Handelabra Games. They got their own Twitch channel, so I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah, I feel like the graphics and the balancing wasn't polished a little bit. I think what we're going to see is a lot of Mutants and Masterminds. A lot of Mutants and Masterminds characters from, like, say if you have the person's manual, and I just shut it down because I don't know. I was trying to adjust the sound, and I guess I shut it down. So let me fix that. Fortunately, I wasn't in a game. Or maybe that's stability issues. I hope it was me. I'll blame it on me. I won't blame it on the game. So here we are. We're going to give this a go through. I'm probably going to do a separate review. I might put that in the YouTube channel first and then do that here. But this is going to be a playthrough where I base it off. So I've watched a little bit of this. I constantly pinged the developers. I was like, can I get in the beta? Can I get in the beta? And they're like, no. It's okay. All right. That's all right. It's fun for me. Expansion packs. I think I've got some of those coming to me. As a backer, there was like stretch goals and stuff. So let's find out. I think my understanding is it plays a lot like Sentinels of Multiverse, but you have new characters and stuff. So for those that played just Sentinels of Multiverse, it's like a strong DLC pack when they thought they wrapped it all up. So we'll see how this goes. Play the tutorial because why not? I feel like I'm gonna know a lot of the mechanics of the game, but we're doing this as a stream too. So yes. Look sharp heroes, together we can do this. Your robotic foe is Argo, the ultimate android. He's trying to take the world over by mimicking the powers of his mighty heroes. However, Freedom League is here to stop him. And your help, press onward again. So this is very similar to Sentinels of Multiverse. And I'm okay with that. I'm Chris, and I'll be your guide. Ongoing imprint at the end of villain turn. The game always begins with a villain turn. You already start ongoing cards. It sets up the burn skin. On his turn, he'll also play a card from his deck. Okay. Lots of writing, but that's okay. Gravity Lance is the target card. At the end of our turn, he'll play a card that might go in effect. So they're giving a lot of insight on how this guy works. Okay. Captain Thunder. Are we going like a Shazam? Is that kind of like a Shazam guy? The Freedom League is about. I was kind of hoping that they would have some people from the Mutants and Masterminds book, like the Rook or the Princess. That would have been nice. They probably do, but we'll see. Okay. Captain Thunder will double click on Shock and Awe. Alright, double click. Deals 1 target, 3 lightning damage. Each player draw a card. Obviously they went with a slightly different art style and different font going on here, and then flavor text. So I'll press the play card. Very familiar format. Choose Gravity Lance. Same lightning effect from Sentinels of Multiverse. Now, I don't know if this is actual card game or not. I think I don't know if it might be already. I feel like they do the physical card games first, but maybe not. Reduces the 0 fury, it destroys and goes in the trash. So now you played a card. It's time to use a power. Double click on. Okay. So if you're not familiar with Sentinels of Multiverse, you play a card, you use a power, and you have 1 starter power, and then you draw a card. That's usually how it does, unless some card rule kicks in. So there's that. Gravity Lance. Select it, and then confirm. Now Captain Thunder can let any player play a card. Before deciding, you might want to check what everyone has. Meanwhile, meanwhile lets you pop out of the moment. I mean, I could look at other people's hands. So, the Raven. Normally, I would read everyone's cards, but I feel like this is going to hold my hand pretty aggressively. So yeah, let's help Star Knight deal more damage. So okay, Star Knight. Confirm. So draw a card. The Raven is an acrobatic crime fighter who specializes in prepared for any situation. Previously, this was the Wraith, and obviously the Wraith in this archetype is completely about Batman. Boomerang card. What? That's original. It's all been done. It's okay. Alright, so the tutorial, I feel like if you played Sentinels of Multiverse, you can essentially skip the tutorial. I mean, it's very aggressively holding your hand, which is good, I guess. For the people who haven't played it. There's a couple things that either I'm not familiar with, but as I haven't played through all the hero characters and all the expansion packs. Like imprint cards and stuff like that. But one shots, so essentially for those that don't know, one shots are like just a single use card that burns, it doesn't affect, and that's it. Equipment and ongoing cards are kind of just different words explain a different thing, but you equip them and then you have multiple powers or multiple effects. The tactic usually that's a player specific word. I bet that means something. So for me, weirdly enough, they changed the font. It's forcing me to, like, the previous font I was able, my mind is able to pick up on it rather quickly. They've changed the font, which is fine. They've changed the art style on the font. Uh, but for me, it slows me down because now I got to read this differently. And I don't know. I think it's just conditioning. I'm used to the old font. So we're going to select this target. And I'm not really reading this too much. They've kept this art, but they changed this art. And I also don't know if this is environment skip. So sometimes you don't want to deal damage to everybody. You can skip that. Yeah, I don't feel like this is they Sentinels of Multiverse. They stay true to their game mechanic format. Um, for me, but it wasn't broke at all. It worked very smoothly. I thought it was very thought out, and they've spent the past decade refining that. So I'm okay. Like, video game equivalents, like the combat mechanic for like Batman Arkham Asylum was fantastic, and everyone modeled that for the next 5 to 8 years in video games, and we were okay with that. And that's kind of the same thing with Sentinels of Multiverse. I'm kind of glad they didn't stray from the formula, at least not that I can tell. I'm not a big fan of the font. I am a big fan of the flavor text thing, and I don't remember if that's always been there on the other one. I've got to go back and look at it. I feel like in the physical edition there is, but I don't remember if it is on Sentinel Multiverse, or maybe I just tune it out at this point. I feel like, well, why would I do that? But we'll have to find out. So play one card. Okay. So I'm not paying as much attention to the mechanics of each hero. I'm gonna enjoy that on my own. I don't know if I necessarily wanted to hold my hand this much. Because half the fun is kind of figuring out each one and how they synergize. Obviously, Mr. Rocket is a speedster. I'm thinking a la Tachyon and every other speedster, the Flash, whatever, you know. But it's a solid tutorial. You need this tutorial out there for folks that maybe they stumble upon this first. Um, I don't think that's the core audience that support this, but I'm fine with it. It needs to be there. At least they took the time to really explain it. I feel like these folks care. They want people to play the game and have a good time and good experience, and so they invest in a good tutorial. There's so many games out there that don't give a rat's patoot about tutorial. It comes as an afterthought. Ooh, wow, that's not an original idea there, but with the character type, but that's okay. I wonder how long this tutorial is, though. They're gonna play the whole game. All the imprints have an end of turn effect, so Johnny was distracted to prevent Argo from dealing damage. Good job. The effect will expire. Okay, so imprints, that's newer to me as a mechanic. I will have to pay more attention to that later. I hope they don't. I hope the tutorial doesn't go through the whole, or kind of like a bridge of that's how you initially play. Go fight it yourself. Because and then there's the choose for me function, which I'm glad they kept that, because sometimes you're just everyone's gonna get one damage. It doesn't matter who gets it first. Just kind of there's quality of life things that the software does that in the card game you just gotta grind out the math, and you have to have a little calculator with you sometimes. That the game does it nicely. It's just it makes it move faster. So yeah, same types of battle damage is still present. The same effect is too. Um, I'm gonna have to look through my. I'm gonna. So I got my Mutants and Masterminds book here. No one can see this on stream, but I'm gonna actually flip through. Do I see the Raven stuff like that? Uh, Photos and stuff like that. Um, are they part of Freedom City? Oh, I got. This is the basic. Is this the basic one? Um, so I've collected a lot of handbooks of Mutants and Masterminds. Um, the um Most of them, so are Mutants and Masterminds. I would say the Deluxe Hero Handbook is what you want. The basic one will give you a little bit. Sadly, they do a lot of missing stuff. Um, you want the whole thing. It even touches upon game mastering. There's like other expansion ones you can get. Um, a lot of it's common sense. Sometimes they add new abilities and stuff. Um, there's a book that has just characters uh, and more villains. So like, if you're a game master, you don't want to create all this extra stuff. Uh, the deluxe one's what you want to go for. The basic one, if you're a player character, you can get by, but it does gloss over some big things. So if everyone else is playing off the deluxe, get the deluxe for Mutants Masterminds. So I'm flipping through the book here. I'm looking for those characters to see if I do see Johnny Rocket in the book. He's on page 87 punching a ninja. So there's that. Um, Not the ones I necessarily remember. Um, I want to see the Rook or Princess. They've got uh, the basic archetypes of like the Gadgeteer and the Trick Fighter. I'm kind of curious who they picked. Um, who made the canon cut? Uh, It'll be interesting to see. So I'll point that out when we get past the tutorial. But all right, so it looks like they're gonna hold your hand through the whole game. If you've never played the game before, I think that's great. There should, if I was working for them, I would probably recommend like 2 levels of tutorial. Tutorial of, like, ask the question: have you played Sentinels of the Multiverse before? Yes, no. If you haven't, then go with this, and then have a more abridged one. If you have played Sentinels of the Multiverse, just like a little clip. But you know, I can't fault. For me, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to. And the fun part, you can lose. It's okay. How many times in comic books do they lose? And that's the comic for that issue. And then it makes you buy the next issue. So a lot of times cards flip too, and then you're able to right click. Oh, I guess I can't right click. So, okay, I can right click. Star Knight. I'm guessing we're going with Captain Marvel feel with Star Knight. So also, I believe Mutants and Masterminds did the DC Universe RPG. So you can find Mutants and Masterminds stats for DC characters. It's a separate book, and it's like 90% the same. There is subtle differences. Yeah, so I apologize if everyone's like, "Oh, you want to watch it?" I want to get through the tutorial because I don't. For me, this is too thorough. I don't think I need that. I kind of want to learn stuff uh, by doing. Oh, so the bad guy flipped, which is important. So yeah, so okay, so he needs 5 imprint cards. We're going with what's the guy's name in Marvel Universe? Uh, you know who I'm talking about. The guy with the gem in his head. Had his own miniseries there. That was a great show. I so was not expecting anything out of that little miniseries. I was like, that's gonna be kind of dull and boring. I was wowed. It was great. Um, anyways, um, okay. So we're getting closer. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm flying through it. I don't. I don't know if we're gonna have to add this expansion to the Wheel of Villainy. I don't know. And our just to let everyone know, normally on Wednesday nights, starting at 8:15 Pacific Standard Time, we do Road to Oblivion, Sentinels of Multiverse. So we play Sentinels of Multiverse, and with the ultimate goal of we're gonna go against Oblivion, which I hear is epic, but it does take a little more time than the average game. We talked about skipping deal damage. You can skip, yeah. So go forth and save hero. All right, so that's cool. Oh, did they let me lose? Oh, interesting. I don't know if I would have gone 10, 15 minutes holding my hand and then suddenly let me lose. Because now I haven't been paying attention to this game too much because, let's go with the Raven. Yeah, so I'm probably going to call this example quits so I can see the rest of the content. I guess they've weakened you. They've held your hand long enough to weaken them down to like the cards flipped and he's 15. I should be able to slam dunk this. All right, one shot. All right, I'm trying to play this now. It's kind of weird. I was gonna go for face shots because he's down to like 9. I feel like everyone's pretty healthy that I might not have been paying attention. All right, she can heal herself. Okay. Yeah, so okay, so they just let you have the kill shot for the most part because went away. All right, Rocket, you can do 1 damage, right? Momentum. Well, I guess this is the interstate change. And this should finish it, right? Unless I didn't read a condition of the cards. First of many. Look at that achievement. Nice. I mean, sure. Tutorial helped me play through the half that, but that's okay. So, you know, you get the little cutscene animation here, so okay. Oh, okay. How do I feel about this? So this looks like all my Sentinels of Multiverse stuff. For villains. So, oh, I only get 4 villains? So I get Argo, Metamind. I got Hades. And Mega. Or Omega. They're just being fancy about it. Alright, so those are my villains. It is nice that it looks like I can interchange. We'll see. Let's go Hades. And then we're going to go here. Okay, so heroes. Bowman. Captain Thunder. We also have a joke going on of Lieutenant Zack Thunder. I wonder if his first name's Zack. And they usually give a complexity score of like how complicated is this character, so they threw some ones in for you, which is nice. Dalius. Okay, he's a 3. Dr. Metropolis. They didn't stray far from the formula on this one. I mean, probably most of them did. Johnny Rocket, complexity 1, okay. Lady Liberty. All right. I haven't seen any of these in the books though. Pseudo. Interesting, kind of red Martian Manhunter. Kind of going feel for that. The Raven. Batgirl. Siren, okay. I'm interested to see where this goes. This the Siren, Star Knight. We got okay, complexity 1, absolute 0. Okay. Oh, did it unlock variants for me? Did getting this unlock variants, or did I unlock it because I bought stuff? Probably. Oh, I don't remember if it locked it on. Spring summer sale happened. I might have bought the variants, but if it didn't, I do like the fact that I'm seeing all the variants. Well, there's a love-hate thing with that because I did think it was cool that you could earn the variants by like playing, but con was some of these requirements to earn the variants were so ridiculous. Like no one, like you have to purposely set out to do it, and you might spend months trying to do it. I do like the different art styles, but I think that's all like just stuff I wasn't unlocked to me, because I had some of these variants unlocked. Legacy big fan. Yeah, all these rest of you guys come with various expansion packs, so probably not part of the set. Now, okay, so let's talk environments. Let's do that. Farside. Farside City, okay. Freedom City. Freedom City is referenced in the manual, kind of as Mutes and Masterminds is a kind of a location you could start your heroes off. You know, it's your metropolis you got to protect. That makes sense. Tartars? I don't know, kind of like a Doctor Who reference, I guess. The Terminus, okay. We got multiverse action. And then we're back into it. So, okay, so all these come with various other expansions. So that's the classic. Yeah, this is. So it does, essentially it's an expansion pack because they got their own. Oh, can I deactivate all this stuff? Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get when I deactivate all this stuff. All right, so you get 4. You get a hearty set of heroes. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4. So out of the gate, you get more than the base set than Sentinels of Multiverse. Because Sentinels of Multiverse, you get, well, you probably get about the same. You get 4 villains, you get 4 environments, you probably get the same amount of heroes. So it's the same as buying the base set. Now let's see. I'm gonna turn all of them on. Team, Oblivion mode, classic. Okay, so that's what you get. Let me go back to settings just to see menu. So card library. I don't remember that was there in the actual game, in Sentinels of Multiverse game, but I do like the fact that they're going to give you a little history on that stuff. I'm guessing Hades is just the devil, god of the underworlds, public. So okay. But we're going not. It's not Satan. They're going off the Greek mythology. Got it. That's fine. Get expansion packs. Okay. I already got all that. Achievements. Win a battle. Okay, so we got more achievements. That's cool. Help with feedback options. I mean, basic options, but I feel like that's fine. We'll see what the online multiplayer is like at a later date. Okay, so works great with Sentinel. That's fun. That's fun. All right, so we're gonna play. I'm gonna play a game, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Okay, so Argo was the easy one. And I wasn't paying attention. So I think we're going to go with Hades. Start of the game, Hades enters play a diabolical dealmaker side up. He reveals the top card in the villain deck. -1 spirits. Every other card's revealed or shuffled back into the villain deck. At the end of the villain turn, the hero character with the highest HP may deal themselves H infernal damage. If no damage is dealt this way, the cop. And at least if there are at least H soul packs, the 80 flips, and then the hero character with the lowest HP deal themselves 1 infernal damage. So if villain play, Hades is immune to damage. Oh, I advanced. So if I had advanced, Hades is immune to damage. So you probably need to come at him with some type of irreducible damage or something like that, or some. So we're gonna play him as the villain. That checks out, right? So we're just going to stick with people with the core set. We're gonna go. Well, let's see what Siren is. Siren's a 2, so we'll throw Siren in there. We'll throw Bowman in there. Hey, Hawkeye never gets a chance to do anything, so we're gonna throw him in there. Dalius. We'll do Dalius. We'll do Captain Thunder, but we'll put him in the back. I want Bowman to say, no, let's let Siren say something. Then Lady Liberty, our Wonder Woman environments. I think I'm gonna go Freedom City. Really, that's the one? Let's go Freedom City. All right, so this is our core team, all new stuff, and we're gonna fight. Still a chance for you if you consider the possibilities. Spirit of Seas, arise and protect. I love how he's got the old parchment paper and the pen. Onward, okay. Let's see. Let's see what characters. Skeletal Remnant. At the end of the military, this target is hard. 2 melee damage. Oh, okay, so we're minion heavy. Got it. When this card is destroyed, Hades gains 5. Okay. So at the end of the turn, they want to. This card destroys 1 soul pack. I think he flips if he has too many soul packs. One player may play a card. If they do, Hades deals the hero character with the most cards in the play. Otherwise, Hades deals each hero target 2 infernal damage. Interesting. So, one player plays 1 card. If they do, it does 4 damage to 1 person. Otherwise, they do 2, each person 2. So, you want to play a card? The problem is I don't know which one to play a card for. Let's go Captain Thunder. I mean, that's solid. Non-hero targets 2 lightning damage. Each hero regains 1. That's good, but it's not right. At your turn, you either draw a card or play a card. If you do neither, Captain Thunder deals each. Oh, and then destroy the card. That's still a pretty good card. You get to draw something. If you don't do anything, you do 2 lightning damage. Power deals 1 target 1 melee, 2 lightning damage. That's nice. But I think I want to stick with the first one, Arcing Bolt. I mean, that's just solid damage. I'm going to do choose for me. It does the... Oh, it doesn't do the... Or maybe that's the math. Alright, I feel a little better. Alright, who's going to get that damage? Who is the hardiest of the crew? I'm going to go Captain Thunder because he seemed to have some heal cards too, so I'm just going to kind of hope that. And he's got high HP for the group. Oh yeah, why would I... Second target to be... Stop dealing damage? Can I do that? Play this card in an active hero play area. That player searches their deck for a card and puts it into play and then shuffles it. When this card is destroyed, the player discards their hand, destroys all their non-character cards, then search the trash for one card and put it in their hand. Wow. Okay. I don't know. Bowman, Hawkeye, I'm going to give it to you. I have no idea if that would put a card into play. So I guess I want a card that's going to stick around for a while. Damage dealt by Bowman is irreducible. That seems pretty decent. Yeah, I gotta put in like an equipment card or ongoing card. Play up to 3 arrows. That's kind of I'm gonna put this one to play. And I don't know. I don't know anything about him. And why is this an option? Stop dealing damage. Why would I want to deal people damage? There must be some card that's doing this. How many cards do you get to draw, boy? Lovelorn Wanderer. Hero character with the lowest HP may record 4 HP. If they gain any of HP deals the hero character with the highest 4 psychic damage. Otherwise, each character 2. Man, he's all about the monkey paw deals. Do you want to regain 4 HP? No? If they regain any HP this way, I haven't taken damage. So I guess everyone's got to do 2. It doesn't matter. Oh, Dalius and Hades are, I guess they're Greek gods. So for those that don't know, the Nemesis bonus causes +1 damage when those Nemesis go at each other, which is a nice little, which is considered to have the 3rd highest HP. I guess, Siren, you gotta take your lumps. I don't want... Okay. One player other than you can play 1 card now. One player other than you can use 1 power now. Well, geez, that's a great card. Start your turn, destroy 1 environment card. Wow, okay. And play the top card of the environment deck. Oh, well, there's the trade-off. Destroy 1 power, draw 2 cards. That still seems like a really good power. Start your turn, Siren deals 1 target 2 power. Siren deals each non-hero target 2 projectile. That's a really good power too. Deals 1 target 2. You may destroy 1 weathering effect. I don't know why I would want to destroy weathering. I'm gonna go with this because that's like a OP power. That's Tempest Hailstorm, and then plus a +1 target each one. She's a AOE master. Well, let's kill him first. I'm not really reading the cards. Oh, when this is destroyed, Hades gets 5. Alright. That was going to happen. Well, there's 2 of them, so. He's already at maximum. Haha. Jack of Knives. Solid damage dealing here. Alright, I gotta read this card. So, the hero of the highest deals them 5, and if no damage dealt away, top the villain card is played. There's at least 5 soul packs in play. Hades flips. Hero card with the lowest HP deals himself 6. Top. So I could just DPS them right now. I think I'd be alright. So at the end of your turn, if you have 7 more cards in your hand, Dallas deals himself 4 fire damage, destroys this card. Power 1, draw 1 card. Dallas deals 1 target, 1 mate. Yeesh. So you pair that up with like Legacy, that would be like 6 damage around. That's... I don't know, guys. I'm just throwing it out there. I feel like my mind's just reeling with the math. I'm going like, there's some balance issues. I feel like these characters are OP, especially if you paired them with old folks. But I don't know. Maybe the villains are... Draw 4 cards. Dallas deals 3 targets, 3 energy damage. If Icarus is in play, discard up to 2 cards. What a... Dalius draws 4 cards and then deals 3 targets, 3 energy damage each? I don't know why the Icarus... Oh, the Icarus bombardment. No. So the Icarus is like his ship? This is crazy. What's the catch? Okay, of course. Why wouldn't I want 4 cards? And I mean, I guess if this is like, there's a penalty if you have cards for your equipment, but this is, the Icarus is not in play. That's fine. Why would I not want, like, that's, I'm drawing 4 cards. Well, this guy's gonna get annihilated. So I guess he destroyed... I don't know. I'm doing the math on these, and I'm like, these characters are OP. Uh, yeah, I'm waiting for the shoot. Discard up to 2 cards. You may draw 1 card. Why would I use that power? Like, this is the graviton cannon. And start turn to use one target, 5 energy damage, then draw 5 cards. Holy moly! That's nuts. So if I keep it under 7 cards, I deal 1 target 5 energy damage. Eh. I don't see the reason why to use his power. Yes, I do want. So, okay, so his deck is he can't hold on to too many cards. Well, I guess I'll play my 1 arrow. See, this is the problem with Hawkeye. He only comes in with so many arrows, and he can only do so much. Do I kill this? I feel like the irreducible damage might come in handy, so we're just gonna we're gonna pop him twice, even though I could have killed the other guy. But I'm hoping I got... Yeah, so... Got my acid arrows, and then stop dealing damage. So, yeah, I shot my 13 targets. Used 1 arrow, went through 2. I'm good. Alright, 1. I need... Wait. I deal 1, 3, and then I could play a card? Yeah, there's... Why would I not do that? Because then I still can... I know I'm leaving this guy here, but... Wait, can I do this twice? Oh, guys, I don't know. This balancing issue. Balancing. Or I don't know. Alright, well, we'll play 4 damage. I just did like 10 damage. And I healed 1. Oh, what's my... Each other character regains 1 health. One other player may draw 1 card. Okay, amazing. So her base power is... Like... I guess maybe they want her to be a healer a little bit? I'm gonna give Captain... I gotta give Bowman a card. Because poor guy. He's only got 1 card. There's a lot more healing characters in this one. I'm not used to everyone having heal... Okay. 1 player... so I'm going to use this to kill Cerberus. And that means that I can give this one... Oh, wait. That's a power. Ionized atmosphere. So I'll do this. And then we'll kill Cerberus. Oh, it plays the top card of the villain deck. Ah. Power overwhelming. Ah, that touched my StarCraft heart. This card an active hero card. Increase the damage dealt by the card in the play area by 2. That player may use additional power there to the power phase. When this card is destroyed until the end of turn, increase damage dealt to characters in the play area by 2. That player may not use powers. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Captain Thunder. I feel like I goofed a little bit there, or I did the wrong thing, but select the player to play a card. I think Dalius, I'm gonna have him play another. At the start of your turn, oh yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna get that graviton cannon out there. That means that could do a lump, and I just got to get rid of the cards before then. I feel like I could do that. I can play a card or draw a card. So I'm going to play a card. I'm going to do Storm Strike. No? Ah, it's a power. Dang, I did it Saint Toys. That's my own bust. What does that do? Oh, he's attacking the statue. Fantastic. Crossroads by one shot. The deck at 1 until 1 soul pack. Put into play. Okay. Players and that player plays when the card is destroyed. Hero deals hero card to the player with X infernal number, X number of cards in the play area times 3. Ooh, that one sucks. So we're gonna give it to Bowman because poor guy doesn't have any cards. Well, I guess we'll play that card. So wait, what's the sentry thing? Increase damage up by hero character by 1. At the end of a villain character deals this 3 mana. When this card, each hero character deals themselves 3 psychic damage. Okay, so you don't want this destroyed because that hurts the team. But so it's our totem. It's our totem. Oh. Oh, okay. So why? I don't see the downside of. I thought we just did that. This one is Wealth Beyond Measure card. This one is a mean card. I feel like I'm gonna give Dalius it. We'll see how how smart that is. That was awful idea. This might be kind of nuts. I think he's going to draw his entire hand. It's probably overkill for... Yeah, there's no reason to deal this. That statue only helps me. Alright, so this is like just discarding card madness. Yeah, there's some silliness here. I think I'm going to hurt myself because that ×3 is going to kill me. Um, Alright, let's see here. I don't like that card. Draws 10 cards and discards 5. This is nuts. When this card is destroyed, a hero character deals himself second hit. I see the theme with Hades is either one character takes the hit hard or everyone takes a little pain. That seems to be the theme with him. So character with the lowest HP regains 4. So I'm going to discard Greedy Fool. Discard Devil's Due. Wayward Wanderer. I mean, I don't think it matters. At the end of the day, they're all going to take the lumps. Oof, 9. Why would I take that damage? I gotta read up why does it keep offering me that? That seems. Yeah, I'll take the heals. All right. Oh, so you either take 6 infernal damage at the top. Well, that's not. At the start of your turn, Siren deals each target 1. Oh, each target? Alright. Well, that card's not nearly as cool as I thought it was. Because now it's causing more team. Alright, I didn't like that card at all. But now that I know, now that one little word, I can use 1 power now. Uh, it gets complicated. I would hate to play this game in person because there's a lot of like, oh, this rule triggers this rule. 1 player. Let's see what Liberty has. To use a power. Alright, let's refresh my memory. Well, wait. Wait. I feel like... Oh, yeah, like, I feel like there's some deadly synergies already. Uh... Yeah, I don't... Alright, I'm gonna go Captain Thunder, and he's gonna play his... I mean, he did 9 damage right there, so that's pretty cool. 2 projectile damage, or 2... And we destroy 1 weather effect. I guess I want to... Because... This is actually... And do I kill the weather effect? Yeah, I'm going to kill the weather effect because it's more deadly to my team than to only him. First target to be dealt damage. 7 damage. Like, this is nutso. This is why I need to burn a lot of cards all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. He's got all his cards in his hand. This game would be nuts to play with the physical cards. You'd be like, I'm holding 20 cards. Yeah, I don't know how I evade the damage. I guess, like, I would have to play, like, this discard cards like crazy. The Icarus, so I can use 1 additional power. So this is the card that helps. So if I play the Icarus, I can use 1 additional power. It's a lot of damage for 3. I mean... So then I just use the fail-safe, essentially. So I play the Icarus, and then I can play... I guess I'm not doing much damage. Oh. Yeah, I guess I gotta pull this one. Drag. Alright, so which cards do I want to keep here? I feel like the Icarus Bombardment's pretty valuable. Keep one of these. Toss those cards. Well, yes, now because they destroyed the... I can't shoot anything. Alright, Bowman deals 1. Discard 2 cards. Each time you discard a card, Bowman deals that target 2 damage. Well, he got his arrow in. I feel like Bowman's playing true to form here that, you know. 2 melee and 2 radiant. That's probably what I'm going with here. Reveal top of your deck until 2 ongoing are revealed. Put 1 in your hand. Complicated. I'm just going to go for face shots. So that's 3 and 3. That's cool. Regains 1 health and one other player might draw a card. Who's going to draw that card? Who's got cards to draw? Okay, so running out of people that can actually do something. Let's draw a card though. Well, Bowman needs more cards, so he'll get the draw. Poor guy, he needs another arrow. Throw the boy an arrow. There you go. That's a nice one. Oh. I guess one player may draw a card. Lots of people can heal this time around. Not used to like every character having healing cards. I'm gonna go with Captain Thunder so he has options. That seems like the better play. Yeah, people are a little light on face shots. He also gets the overwhelming power boost. So he's kind of like a legacy-esque. Wait, a sentry statue. Oh, oh, alright. 4! Nice, out of 1. That's... Captain Thunder's got to do all the thundering. I select the player to play a card. You know what? I'm going to play this and then give it back to Captain Thunder. We're going to do the setup and then... So Siren's going to... Oh, no, it was a play... Oh, no, but play 1 card. 1 player other than may play 1 card now and may use 1 power now. So we're going to play this one. And she's just going to bounce it back to play a card. I feel like... Bowman, you got some... That's not a bad deal. Play up to 3 arrows if you play 1 or fewer this way. I mean, he can actually do damage. Wow, so if you play this, she does 5 melee damage? Damn. Well, we're going to play that card even though that's a good power to have. And then use a power. Oh. I guess they can't bounce it back. That's fine. The card should be a little more specific, but well, I'm glad I played that because now she can. We'll destroy this card, but I'm okay with that because that's 5 to the face, 6 to the face. Have to. Should I do? Play a card. Oh, well, I'm going to skip because then I'm going to do 2 lightning damage with this statue bonus and my overwhelming power. I think I win. Skip. There you go, 5. I think this is it. Done. We're banishing him into the other realm. So let's see here. So let's see what my thoughts are on this. Well, it's even though it's an own standalone game, I guess that's nice for people if they just want to jump into this and they don't want to jump into Sentinels of the Multiverse. The product is very much the same, and that's not a bad thing. That's a winning formula. Again, I made a Batman Arkham Asylum, great combat, and people mimicked it for the next 5 to 8 years, and that worked out great. So I'm glad they didn't change that. The art style, they changed a little bit. The font, they changed a little bit. Those are small things. I think my personal preference is the other one, but of course I've been playing for that for years, so it's not that this is bad. It feels a little different. For me, as a Mutants and Masterminds person, I would have loved to see characters that I've seen in the book or the books. I'm gonna look at my other books here. I've got the Super Team Handbook, and I do see Argus here on the cover. So maybe I'm gonna skim through and I'm skimming through the book right now and seeing like, okay, what characters did they include and what they didn't. I do see Rocket. I do see the Siren on page 3 of the Super Team Handbook, and then I do see Dalius with his helmet off. So the character references in the Super Team book, and maybe not the deluxe manual. Missed opportunity. I think I would love to see them in the deluxe handbook, which is probably the book everyone has if you've played Mutants and Masterminds, unless you got the basic handbook of seeing those characters. And I apologize if the references are there and I just didn't see the pages. But I think they could have. I'm skimming through the book as I'm talking here. They could have picked a lot more pre-made characters that they could have used. That's fine. They're trying to introduce some new mechanics. I do like the Hades mechanic where like one person takes a hit or harder, or everyone else is kind of like takes a lesser hit, but it's more math against the team. It forces you to make some decisions. Yeah, so those characters are referenced in the base art in the Super Teams book. I'll have to, I'll skim through them and see if I can find more. But I do think for someone that's seasoned at playing this game, for someone, if it was a new person coming in, I feel like the mechanics are a little more advanced, so it might be a harder learning curve for someone that's brand new because there's a lot more of like if this, then that, then this. But also in that, like, I think there's a balancing issues. And me coming in, my mind was screaming of like, this card's way over P, or like, what's the downside to this card? And you know, the hero or the villain was bringing it towards the end, so there was some. Maybe I was just luckier in the draws and stuff, but there was some crazy synergies of like another player gets to do this and this, like another player gets to play a card or use a power, and I'm like, usually the chains, you know, in Sentinels Multiverse, you have to find the chain, the synergies. Like this one, I feel like the synergies are just readily available. And I could see a lot of like, okay, play a card, make someone else play a power. Their power says do this, and then play another power. Like I feel, if I can feel the brokenness of it, like I'm sure there's gonna be more experienced people out there that are gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, you put these three people on, and they just kind of chain off each other, and you know you can play this in 2 turns. I don't know. I'm sure there's someone out there that can do the math. But that's my initial impression. At least, well, I played all the heroes that came with the kit. Well, no, there's more heroes. So there's other heroes out there. So we'll see. And maybe I just picked a good team up the top. I do feel like a lot more people have healing. I have mixed feelings about the healers because the Sentinels Multiverse game is kind of sparse on the healing. There's a couple characters that do healing okay, but especially the base kit and stuff like that, healing was kind of scant. You just easily went DPS. Maybe they're trying to fix that a little bit. It's a little more... I'm also curious to see, there's some things where if I sat down and thought about it, and me and Coinless will definitely do that, like, if I combine some of these new characters with the old characters, like, there's going to get some crazy stuff going on. So, what are my overall thoughts of it? I think it's a good game. It's good DLC. It's nice that it's a standalone game. You know, as a fan of both series, I'm okay with more Sentinel Multiverse content. You know, is it worth the price point? Probably, since it's just released, and if you bought the other content when it was just released, sure. I do, you know, it's already out there, but I don't know if they're going to balance it after the fact or not, or they're just going to let it be. I do think it opens the door for, as I said, there's characters I don't see in the base pack, so I wonder if they're going to do DLC packs with the additional characters, because there's more Mutants of Mastermind content out there. So we'll look forward to seeing that. And I'm okay with that. Do I think it improves upon the model of Sentinel Multiverse? I'll be honest, maybe not. You know, but yeah, they struck gold with the first one. So if you love Sentinels of Multiverse, you should get it. If you love Mutants and Masterminds, you're probably going to gravitate towards this game anyway, so go ahead and get it. It's right now, I think it's like $16 and change on Steam. That ain't a bad deal for what you get. And if you've been waiting for more content for Sentinel Multiverse, so that's my vote. You know, I think it's like an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But I'm a fan of both series. I think that the 2 deduction is a little bit of the you know, the art style changes and stuff like that, and the character, like the missed opportunity of the characters that I've known in Mutants Mastermind book, because I used to look into that thing freaking weekly as we play our weekly game, and balancing issues. I think I felt the characters I had, I wasn't playing. First time playing it out, and I can already see. I'm like, wow, that's way OP. And maybe that's what they intended, but I don't know. So that's Eric for Rabid Haberdashery Games. Will we stream this? Will we include this to Road to the Multiverse? I don't know. We'll have to play that by ear. Coinless doesn't have a copy of this, so maybe I'll have him watch a stream or something like that, and we'll go from there. So thank you all for watching, or if you haven't watched it yet, if you watch it in the near future, that'd be great. And you know, if people want to see more of this, I'd be more than happy to stream more of this. So we'll go from there. All right, so this is Eric from Rabid Haberdashery Games. Please feel free to like, subscribe, both to their Twitch channel, we have a YouTube channel, and go out there and donate to Extra Life. Team Rabid Haberdashery on extralife.org. I'll put the link in the chat, and you can feel free to click on the link and then find a hospital and team member that resonates with you, and feel free to donate. All right, well, that's enough for me for now, so I'll talk to you all later. Have a good night.